Going further, give the correct pronunciation of your name. Say your name right so everybody can understand.
You gotta listen to the songs. In all the songs, almost in all the songs, they say my name because I want you to get it right. It's a special name. It means a lot. Munyar Rhazy. As a matter of fact, that's my government name. That's a name that my mom gave me. And it means I'm sort of like I comfort people when they're in distress and, you know, in hard times. So that's what it means. I grew up in Zimbabwe and in a small town called Rhazy. That's like, you know, in the middle of nowhere, really. About 3 hours from the capital city, Harare. My childhood was pretty much exciting because that's when I started messing with music, like me and my friends kind of. So it was fun, really, when other kids be doing sports and, you know, normal kid stuff, you know, we'd be busy working on music, you know. Can pretty much say my first day at school, and the first day we were signed up for the school band, you know, when we was about 8, 9 years old. I can say the time I got locked up a little bit. I got locked up for, you know, some other stuff, and it was like 9 months. That was hell. Yeah, that was tough. But it made me better anyway. I can say 2005, 6, 7, somewhere there. That's when I started, you know, doing promotion, doing management, doing, you know, production here and there, you know. I just had to get involved. I mean, I've always known, but it's like I never knew when was the time, you know. It's one of those things that you're born with. You can't, it's always at the back of your head that, you know, I still got to do this thing. But I didn't know when was it going to be the right time and the right place and all that. So I was just waiting for God to show me some signs, and He did. So I just took it from there. I mean, just like all things in life, music has progressed pretty well. And I like where it's going. I mean, there's a lot of technology now in music. People can do different things with their voices and all those kind of things. So it's okay, but at the same time, the artists, you know, the more artistic and the more they express themselves more, you know, through videos, shows, whatever. So I like where it's at. I've never been able to answer that question right my entire life. I guess we'll leave it like that. I mean, I don't have answers right now. But I'm not married. Okay, let's get back to that. I'm not married. Let's get that straight. Okay, I'm not married. I'm you know, until the right one shows up. You know, I'm single. My whole idea really was to kind of bridge the two. You know, the African kind of music and the world music. You know, world music, you're talking rock, you're talking rap, you're talking R&B, you're talking all those kind of things. So my dream really has been to infuse my African background, rhythms, and the international experience that I have and to try to merge it into one, unique brand of sound that anybody can listen to and be like, that sounds different. That sounds like, it's from Serengeti, So that's what I want to come up with. Just a different, unique sound that's just going to be good music. I mean, it's really tough. I mean, it's a choice you have to make. It's just like any regular job. When you have a job, you still gotta have your personal life on the other side. So, it's just like everybody else, normal life. You can't get it perfect all the time. Nobody's perfect, but you still try to do the best you can at the end of the day. I googled my name the other day, and I saw like 20 pages, and I thought somebody else had the same name as mine. I googled my name, and there were like 20, 40, 50 pages, whatever, with my name, like, and my images everywhere, kind of. So it's like, how did we get here, kind of moment.
What kind of feedback or love did you get from friends and family from being an artist in this industry?
I mean, people who really know me, people who really know me, my family and stuff, they're not surprised because they knew since I was young, somehow, somewhere, this is how I was going to end up. I mean, they knew, because I used to tell them and I used to try to do it, and they always used to say, no, you got to stay at school, and then after school, maybe you can do that, and then, so they know where it's at. They know what it's about. They understand. They know.
Is Munyar Rhazy have any beef with anybody in the industry?
No, man. I'm not that kind of a person. I'm all about love, man. Love, happiness, and a little bit more love and tenderness, and that's what I'm all about.
If you wasn't in the industry, what else could you see yourself doing?
I'll be a businessman, definitely. I've done that a couple of times, that kind of, yeah. I'll be a businessman.
Do you have any idea what type of business it would be?
Anything that brings money from the streets. Anything that gets money from the streets, I'll be there. I can link up the streets and the corporate. You gotta have a middleman somewhere in between.
What's the biggest misconception about Munyar Rhazy?
I might look and act crazy and wild and all that stuff. I don't even, I'm different from that. I'm really like to be a home person. I want to be, chill at home. I don't go out a lot. I don't really go out at all.
What would you want people to say after you're gone?
Now, this is very important. I do believe, everybody who's kind of blessed, like the way I've been, and the other people who get talented to be able to share something with the world and, probably get something out of it. If you're in that position, I do believe you're supposed to do something else. There's something else you're supposed to be involved in. So me, mainly, the most important thing, I want to be able to do some work for, people with all kinds of disability and stuff. That'll be very important if I'm able to achieve that more than anything else. That's something really close to my heart. Thing. I'm a music fan first.
Okay.
Before all this, I'm a big fan of music. All time, I would say Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye, Michael, of course. You can't leave out Michael. James Brown. It'll throw in some soul in there. Aretha, maybe.